Hey, this is Mark with the Practical Still. We're going to open another bottle. This one's a fun one. I mentioned this one a while back in a different video, but this is a 13-year-old single barrel rye distilled in Canada. So perhaps some kindred spirit there. And this is the one I got at Lincoln Road Package Store in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where Misty and Jamie Farris have got a great reputation for picking some great barrels. So this one comes from Barrell Craft Spirits. So they're a non-distilling producer whose thing is they go around looking for great stocks of whiskey. So you can bet they found something good in Canada. This rye, distilled in Canada, it says matured in Canada and then moved to Kentucky for further maturation. So it spent some time in the South. It came from Canada, as where the Whistle Pig 10-year-old gets distilled in Canada and goes to Vermont. So a little bit different, but I'm hoping there's some similarities because I like the Whistle Pig an awful lot. So let's open it up and find out. I don't know. Spicy. Definitely a rye. I guess that's an awful lot for a quick little taste. It's light. There it is. Up front, I don't know, it didn't hit me just like the Whistle Pig. Of course, no guarantee, I guess, that this is distilled in Alberta where the Whistle Pig is. But after it sits for a second, that dill kicks in the typical rye spices. That is good. It has not got quite the body that this 10-year store picks. Let's not compare it to that. Let's talk about what it is in and of itself. It's a super light color. I wouldn't have thought it was 13 years old from the color. It is, I'll tell you this though, at 125.22 proof, it does not drink 125 proof. It drinks lower than that. That is interesting. It hits, it coats the palate well, but it takes a minute to engage. And boy, when it does, it fills the mouth up. Along with that comes the alcohol. So it bites more once it's been there a while. Let's let it sit for a second. Because while that's sitting, I didn't want to open the Whistle Pig at the same time. And again, I don't want to spend all the time comparing. But being such a fan of Whistle Pig 10-year-old, it's still there. It's got that, I don't know how to describe it, that vegetal. So let's look at the color. So 10-year. Now, I have noticed that a lot of these, now the labels, just because of the law and the TTB label requirements, this one's always probably going to have the 10-year. It's a 10-year single barrel. But it's not uncommon to have these age up some when they get picked. So it doesn't note that. So it could be a little older, and it certainly tastes older than 10 years. But there's your Barrell Craft Spirits Lincoln Road Package Store pick. There's the 10-year. So the 10-year store pick is definitely darker. It's got more copper. This is more of hay or wheat colored. Yeah. The Whistle Pig's a rounder. Pick up some grapes on the front. A much stickier coat. The barrel, I don't know. We're going to sit on it. You know, this has been a thing lately. They aren't telling me what they really want to tell me right away. For sure enjoyable. You know, maybe sophisticated is the thing. Maybe I'm not sophisticated enough to pick up on it, but That's a lot going on in there. So anyway, we're gonna have to live with that one. I'm super happy with it. So 125 proof plus a little bit, a single barrel offering, 13-year-old rye whiskey from Canada. Spent some time in barrels in Kentucky. No idea how long or which or whatever, but doesn't really matter. Certainly, I think the reputation of Misty and Jamie at Lincoln Road Package Store backed up here. I like it up front, but let's live with it for a while. I know the Whistle Pig opened up quite a bit once it'd been sitting for a while. It's been probably one of my top favorites in the last few months, but definitely different. I don't know that I would have picked up on being the same thing. All rye, certainly rye. It's got the dill, it's got the mint, it's got all the things you expect in a rye whiskey. But let's live with it for a while and see. I think for now I'm pretty happy. Paid $96 or so, I think, for that. Paid $100 for that, so in the similar price range. But 3 years extra age on that, and I don't know, it's good. We'll try. So if you got a single barrel rye pick and that came from Canada in that 10, 12, 13-year-old range, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. If it's either way, let us know why so we can improve. And we'll let that sit for a while. I think I'm happy with this so far. Cheers.